Some of you guys have been sharing some pretty badass freaking stories about your success, like the success stories that are rolling in from you guys, right? From this current freaking bull market. It's incredible. It really is. I love hearing how somebody who watches my channel, and even if it's not from my recommendations, it's even if it's from the stuff that you are doing your own, or even something you heard from a different influencer, but just hearing that there are millionaires being made, or mini whales being made, or dolphins, if you will, being made almost every single week and daily in some cases, depending on what the market is doing, is freaking awesome. That's what we're here for. We are here to earn freedom, okay? I know a lot of you guys say, oh, I want to have as much Bitcoin as possible. I want to be as rich as possible. The truth is, you are trying to obtain freedom. You're obtaining freedom through the avenue of wealth. Unfortunately, wealth equals freedom. So today I'm going to try to contribute to more freedom for you guys. I got some things that are coming up, things that I've put my money into, one of which is something that is heavy on other influencers. All right, I'm going to share this with you guys as well today. It is influencer heavy, which means that when it actually goes live, a lot of people are just going to end up dumping the crap out of it. Doesn't mean the coin will go down. Okay, doesn't mean the coin's going to go down, and I'll explain. So this one has a lot of potential. Potential go both ways. The other two things I'm going to share with you guys today, I know for a fact these are sledgehammers. One of these in particular is going to be, it's definitely Moon Boy stuff. This is definitely Moon quality freaking project, which I'm going to share with you guys today. So do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button. Okay, if you like someone who's going to bring you content that's unsponsored, okay, make sure you smash that subscribe button. First thing I want to dive into, though, before we dive into these gold nuggets here, these things that are going to put a lot of freaking money in your hands, let's talk about the general market. Right now, Bitcoin is absolutely crushing it. We just had here in the U.S. a $1.9 trillion stimulus. Friday, this coming up Friday, you're going to see that stimulus money hit the accounts of pretty much everybody that pays taxes here in the U.S. Last time we saw this, that money trickled its way up the ladder and into even our market. I suspect the same thing's going to happen here. I believe this could be fuel, along with the other things that are happening in the financial ecosystem, you know, as far as inflation increasing this month here in the U.S. to 3.1% as a potential. It could go higher, it could go less. Seeing that right now interest rates are fixing to go back up and the stock market has been extra volatile, it is prime time for Bitcoin. Now, when Bitcoin starts pumping, when Bitcoin starts going crazy, altcoins don't do that with it. It's not like we kind of follow it. It's kind of Bitcoin goes on its own. Everyone takes their money and pours into Bitcoin, riding that wave, which is fine. Because whenever Bitcoin hits that top or hits a plateau or hits a resting spot where people want to pull profits, what happens? We see that money bleed right back into altcoins and everyone makes a shit ton of money. So, I mean, when it comes to just Bitcoin alone, everywhere you look, there's nothing but good news. Lots and lots of good news. So I do suspect that altcoins, as a result of what's going on with Bitcoin, I don't think this is going to become stagnant compared to where it did last time Bitcoin was making a massive run. I just don't think we'll see the same level of excitement that we've been seeing with altcoins as Bitcoin starts making a heavy run. Now, this first one I'm going to bring to you guys, I think I am probably the first. I don't think anyone else has brought to the table yet. I don't even think this is on anyone else's radar as of right now, but I suspect after today's video, you're going to see more influencers talking about it. I've been seeing this trend lately. It's kind of interesting. But Unmarshall, okay? Let me introduce this to you in a nutshell. We're going to do more extensive follow-ups with this in the next few days, but this is me wanting to give you an introduction to it and make sure you have it on your radar. You spend some time learning about it, because this one, just because of who's involved with the development, just because where it is going to be built, and just because of just its nature, this thing right here is definitely a Moon Boy freaking quality project. Unmarshall, okay, let me move myself out the way so you can see what I'm talking about. The easiest way to query blockchain data on Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and what? Polkadot. Unmarshall is a multi-chain DeFi data network. It sounds freaking sexy. The people behind this definitely know what the hell they're doing. The VCs behind this know what the hell they're doing. This is structured very well. It's structured very well. The narrative is super sexy. Can they actually 100% deliver? I can't say that they will, but I can tell you that this this project right here has all the right elements in place to make people a lot of money. If you look at some of the partnerships and the things they're building, the compatibility they're going for, it's all looking good. It's really good. I like what I see here, and as you can see, anything built and geared towards DeFi right now, with incorporation of BSC and Polkadot. I mean, this is a winner. This is a winner. This is actually something that even when it hits market, and people like myself, because my money's in this. This is not sponsored. I'm invested in this. I'm going to de-risk. When this hits market, I'm going to sell enough to get my initials out there, whatever it is I invested. This one right here, I might not pull too much profits off of just because of the Polkadot and the BSC incorporation, the DeFi implementation. It's a sexy narrative. I believe this one, once it goes to market, will have some good pump to it as time goes on. So I don't think I'm going to pull a large amount of profits, and I don't believe other early investors will either. I think they see the same thing I do. So this one right here, it's pretty damn good. But do take some time. Do take some time to explore the about. Do take some time to explore what they're doing, and do take some time to learn the team and see who's behind it and the things that they've done in the past. I believe you guys will find this one as something that you definitely want to keep on your radar. Definitely something that I think a lot of you, if you can, will want to get in on any kind of early sales that do come up in the near future. Now, I know I've talked about this one. I know I've mentioned this one multiple times. This is Tidal, and I think I was again the first one to bring this to you guys. Tidal Finance, okay? They just announced something big. Right here, as you can see, we are thrilled to announce our public sale. Keyword public sale. So this one's available to you guys. We'll be going live on Balancer Labs on March 25th. The listing of Balancer will offer everyone a fair way to participate in Tidal. We will soon be releasing details on the sale, all while while we get ready to go live with our testnet. This one is going to be a sledgehammer, guys. This one's going to knock this is going to knock it out of the park. This is moon boy shit right here. This is going to make millionaires, in my opinion. Remember I told you guys about the freaking pond, Marlin? I said Marlin is going to make millionaires, and it did. And it's not done yet, by the way. Okay, if you're hanging on to that Marlin, I would hang on to it a little bit longer. I'm telling you, that one right there is going to be like my guess is like 30 to 50 cents. But anyhow, we're not talking about Pond or Marlin. We're talking about Tidal. Tidal, in my opinion, is going to make more millionaires. I do. I really feel like this one's going to make some millionaires. I feel like this one's going to do really, really well. If you need some reasons, I'll tell you what. How about I'll give you just one right here. Powered by Polkadot. It also has KR1. Has Hypersphere and Spartan in its ecosystem. Okay, so I mean, what more could you ask for? What more? High yield insurance built on Polkadot. Like, I don't need to say any more. Like a VC, when they pitched this to VCs, here's what happened. They say, Mr. VC, here's what we have: high yield insurance platform built on Polkadot. Enough said. Here's my money. That's what happens. I'm telling you. It's anything built on Polkadot right now. It is ridiculous. VCs are throwing money at it. So this is another one I feel when it hits the market, I really suspect that this one is going to have some pump to it. I mean, it could correct. I'm going to de-risk, obviously. I think I might pull some profits off of this one, but just because of how heavy my investment is on this bad boy. So I'll be taking my initials out, plus some profits on this bad boy, just for some comfort. But I tell you what, this one could really, really knock it out of the park. All right, so the next one I want to talk about is Konami. This one is the one I told you guys in the beginning of the video. It has a lot of influencers involved. Can't even say that straight. There's going to be a lot of influencers talking about it. I'm not going to be the first. I don't believe I'm the first. I believe you're going to see a lot more pushing Konami. It's been whitelisted on freaking Polkastarter. I believe the sale starts on March the 16th, so you have like 5 days from today, and the sale is going to kick in on Polkastarter. Now, here's the thing. Anything that launches on Polkastarter comes out freaking strong. I have pushed several projects that came out on Polkastarter. Very promising, has all the right elements, all the right team, and it pumps good for a while, and then all of a sudden starts falling flat. And that's because typically projects that are building on Polkastarter make such an enormous amount of cash that they go straight to the drawing board and start developing, and they pull back marketing. Konami could very well do the same, but there's one difference. This is the first one that I've done that has heavy influencer involvement. This was one that was reached out to me saying, hey, we'll give you some allocation, which I did put my own money into this, if you'll give your community some exposure to this and what we do. So I know I'm not the only one that they reached out to. So this one right here, with me saying that, will probably do very well at listing. I know that a lot of influencers are going to dump, but the fact that it's going to have so much community exposure, and I'm looking at on Twitter, like any activity they have, look at this, it has 42,000 freaking quota retweets, 13,000 retweets, and 33,000 likes. That's pretty damn big. That means this thing has lots of exposure, and having heavy influencer involvement does help with that. So I mean, this may be one to keep your eye on, especially when it hits markets. So, Konami Network IDO whitelist announcement. Definitely take a look at it. If you want to know more about Konami, I will put the link for it down below. But basically, it's a decentralized money market protocol on Polkadot. Do I need to say anything else? Like, seriously, Polkadot. Anything right now coming out on Polkadot has got so much support. Instantly gets liquidity. It's like rocket fuel. It really is. It's rocket fuel to take your ass to the moon. Is what anything is right now on Polkadot or on Polkastarter. Now, the Polkastarter platform is a little bit different than Polkadot. Remember that. This is not the one and the same. And something else I was looking at with them is I was looking at their investment partners, and they got some power here. They definitely have some power. GBV is pretty good. FBG Capital, that one is pretty good. These guys don't like to lose money, though. These guys right here, FBG, they are definitely not money. They don't lose money. I can tell you that. So that means it's just reassuring that this thing right here could be a big time dinger, which I know it is. I know this thing is going to be a dinger. I know this one right here is going to make people a lot of money. Now, if you've stuck around still for the video, I want to give another mention to something else right now, just because of the fact that they have COP. Collateralized optimization product is going to be live soon, and that is for Union. And Union has been absolutely crushing it. They have been doing a good job. People have taken notice. A lot of whales have been buying in, and obviously you could see these are whale buys right here. And the people, only time whales buy in is when they know something's going to happen. They don't buy to lose money. Okay, that's something that you have to understand. Whales do not buy to lose money. They buy because they know they're going to make money. So, seeing this right here, I'm going to tell you what. When COP goes live, it's going to be huge. And something else to keep in mind when it comes to Union, look at that lick. $9 million in freaking liquidity. $9 million. And it's ranked number 474 on CoinGecko, guys. Almost $10 million in liquidity. Ranked number 474, okay? And its market cap is at 40 million roughly. 40 million. We'll say 39 million if you want to be more precise, but I'm going to call 40 million on this. It's got a $40 million market cap, $10 million in liquidity. I mean, do I need to say anything else? Do I need to say anything else with this, guys? This right here is very clear. This has a lot of big money support behind it, especially for a project that's ranked number 474 with only a $40 million market cap, a $2.3 million trading, 24-hour trading volume. Having that kind of liquidity, I'm telling you what, this thing right here is going to sneak out. It's going to sneak out, and it's going to break out, and a lot of people are going to wish that they did not miss out on that opportunity. So don't forget to keep your eyes on Yoon. Follow them on Twitter. They do a really good job at keeping people up to date on their products that are coming out. And I tell you, when COP comes out, I believe it's another week or 2 weeks from now, I fully suspect this thing to take off and make, hell, you know what? It might even make some millionaires. It might. This one, when COP goes live and it starts making some moves, it could make some millionaires. But listen, that's just my thoughts. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know how much money you have. I'm just telling you, these things right here, with the right person, the right investment, are going to make a lot of money. But listen, that's all I have for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow as well. Peace out.